Yeah. Speaking of which, by the way, guys, my wonderful co-host here, Bane, is streaming from the YouTubes. Here is the link. If you have a YouTube, go there, hit those subscribe buttons and whatnot, and likes or whatever it is over on the YouTube. I'm sure he
and the
would
same
appreciate it.
for guys watching the YouTube as well. If you want to see more from Kaido, Kaido does a lot of streaming. Then head over to the link I've just put in the chat as well to see his point of view, and to of course follow him on Twitch because he does some
Yeah,
excellent content as well. Yeah, high five, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, big up the Q
Oh,
Continuum. With oh yeah.
all right.
Um,
So, the Shetliak, they are doing some decent border expansion here, as far as I can see. I'm actually not. What kind of planets do they? It's cold worlds, right? So, I don't think they can get any of these remaining planets that they have up here that I see. I don't think they can get any of those. So, expansion is limited for them at the current time.
they need to get some kind of habitability research going on,
Yeah.
really. Mm.
Well, they can't
So
actually. They need to get some significant. I mean, I think those are really bad malices for them at the current time.
yeah,
Obviously, it's red to us, but we're the Q. We can live anywhere. Red is good.
well, we're
We are
yeah,
everywhere.
we are everywhere. We are one.
And meanwhile, the Vord were just
Universe.
growing in size. They're probably in everybody that I see. They're probably one of the more sizable. The Romulans though, the Romulans are doing a really good job at expanding. So
Yeah, Romulans doing well. Klingons, even though they're being in trouble, they are doing
yeah,
extremely well as well.
Klingons are building a lot of frontier outposts though. They're on 3
Yeah.
outposts, really close together. So not exactly the most optimal.
Husnock have got their outpost up at Cone now, so
Yeah,
they've
it
been
looks like
flying
they're
over.
moving towards the Morali to do their thing.
But
I wonder
interestingly,
how
the
close
Morali
that's
have
going to
built
be.
an outpost at Canopus, just below
Yeah,
them
I
as
don't think
well.
they were
So,
expecting to be cut off by Cone, so
yeah,
that
interesting.
might be a thing. They also have another frontier outpost in other system called Rude with 2 O's instead of a UDE, like the Dominion.
It's
I want to go and
very
look at the
rude.
Dominion, because the Dominion have grown.
Oh well, they have. They
Yeah.
have. Who have they taken over? Who was
I don't
there?
think they've taken anyone over. I think they've just colonized the planet of Yadera. They've surrounded the Karema Foundation. That might be good. How about the
Well,
Borg
they'll
versus
probably
other new
integrate them
machine
from
television?
memory.
Is that already possible? Yes, they did have a dev stream over on Bane's YouTube and I believe Gull's Twitch at the same time.
That's right.
Where they asked the devs all the questions about the Borg and how the 1.8 patch would affect things. And it would it's changed the game for the better, but not many systems have changed. Apparently, it's taken over the Dosai and the Yadarans. Um, have they? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I can't see them anymore. They're
They
gone. They
have,
have
yeah,
taken
'cause,
somebody over.
yeah.
That was quick, and they've got a sizable fleet as
I
well.
thought I was right. Yes, because
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. I stand corrected. They do have a large fleet. It's 4 destroyers and 14 patrol frigates. That's impressive. I enjoy the Dominion, especially their late game ships. They look so delicious. Oh, delicious ships.
So interestingly, though, the Karema is and the Wadi in a kind of federation coalition of their own called the Bright Axis. So
Yeah, they normally start
they started that
allying each other because of the threat of the Dominion, but they pose no threat to the
threat
Dominion
to
at this
the
point.
Dominion. Yeah,
Yeah,
but that is a nice fleet of Dominion ships just transferring over to
yeah,
Korea
yeah,
at the moment. So
yeah.
Zoom obviously a dev and knows what he's doing.
He does.
Nyberrites are kind of a little bit expansive. They're
Yeah,
very
they
interesting
they
expansion pattern.
are going. It's very wide. I think they're just trying to expand as much through this arm as they can before other people get there. I think that's
Yeah,
the aim of it anyway.
the
Um,
goal.
yeah. Cardassian
Um,
Union. It looks like they're spreading a little bit backwards. I say westward here.
yeah.
That's what it looks like anyway. There's a frontier outpost there moving it back. How
Yeah.
do you think the Alpha Quad posse is going to handle things here?
Well, I do have a feeling that the Romulans may seek. This is my guess. I reckon the Romulans seek an alliance either with the Klingons or the Husnock in the future, with the threat of the coalitions that are forming on the other side of the Quadrant.
Yeah. So you think we're
To
gonna
go
have
with the
3
Alpha
big
Quadrant.
powers, really?
I
In
think there'll be
alliances.
3 big powers. Yeah, I hope Spec will come in and go, right, there's 2 big alliances over there. I need to make some friends because I'm
Yeah.
late to the game. Obviously, we don't know if the other guy that crosses 24 is going to take over the Tholians. So the Cardassians will need to watch out for the Tholians if they do start to expand into that part of the spiral arm. So if I was the Cardassians, I'd be trying to take the Tholians out earlier, if
Yeah.
possible, knock them out of the game.
So
So yeah, Alpha and Beta is going to be interesting because did you see that change?
what
United
just
Earth,
happened
look
there?
at that.
Oh yeah.
United Earth
Oh,
just joined
beautiful. There it
Vulcans.
goes.
There it is.
So now they've definitely gotten themselves a little bit of a power base here. We'll see who else joins it. It looks like they
It's the
got the Vulcans and they got
Tellarites.
the Tellarites in it. Yeah.
So
Nobody else
that was
though.
amazing.
Maybe they'll be working on the Bolians and the Benzarians. They got
Yeah.
to have had another one because you need 3, right?
Oh
Oh wait, that
yeah,
includes
they
the
do.
humans. Never mind.
Yeah. The Romulans do not really want the Bolians and the Benzites really to join them because the Romulans probably want to. And nor do the Sheliak really, because that nice
Yeah. Do you think they'll
mineral-rich
try to
area.
protect them, or do you think they'll just sacrifice them to the Romulans?
I think I don't know. We'll try and see. Really, I think I would sacrifice, but that's really up to the Federation how
Yeah.
strong they feel out. But then again, with the size that they've just become, they're going to be a real contender now.
I'm just
I think
looking up here in the Vordwa territory. They took those 2 primitive planets almost immediately. So
it's
some
giving them a lot of
rapid
space.
expansion up there are going on. The Ferengi looking big too, but they're doing it almost entirely through frontier outposts.
Grossart asks, "Can the Q drop a whale probe in?" We would love to do that, wouldn't we? We would so
Yeah,
love.
yeah, we
But
could do
that
that.
would kind of be.
I think we need to talk to the Dominion or the
I think
Nyberites.
I do think let's start. Should we start with the Dominion? Let's get the Dominion down because I
Yeah,
think that's
let's get Zoom down here and take a chat with them. And it's gonna run AFK real quick. My house is getting really hot to put the AC on.
okay. So I'll go grab Zoom. How you doing, Zoom?
I'm fine, actually.
You seem to have enslaved some people.
2 empires already, yes. And the Rakari are next.
The Rakari are next day, so that's the Rakari third Imperium. I'll get there in a minute.
Exactly.
Yeah, you've got quite a sizable fleet already for early game. Obviously, using
I'm
those
very
Dominion
impressed
advantages.
personally.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, that's because I researched destroyers pretty early, so I got very lucky on that one. And I got very lucky with the pirates. They spawned right next to my home system.
Very nice.
So my starbase handled that.
Excellent.
Very, very nice. Obviously, the Dominion start with quite a lot of factions around them, quite low tech factions, we could say.
Yes.
I take it that's basically your goal is to kind of sort of take over Karema, Wadi, and the Dragoran
exactly.
Empire. Yeah.
Just enslave them and colonize with those pops. Because we did a change recently to the water. So pretty much you can only build water now.
Yeah.
You can't colonize with them. And that's a pretty hard nerf to the early game.
Yeah.
So you gotta use those other species.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Much.
So obviously you have quite a nice sort of start because you're only facing AI, but
exactly.
anything you're concerned about from the player aspect, any players you're particularly not looking forward to running into or concerned about?
I think Mike could be a problem, the Nyberrite player.
Yeah.
But we see this will take time to see.
Yeah, because you're quite isolated in the north.
Yes, exactly. Yes, it's
that could both be a strength and a negative.
Yeah, it could be. But for now, I only see the advantages, I have to say.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I would
have
agree.
Time and space to expand, so.
Obviously, your fellow devs are playing today. Any concerns? And
I already heard of Gridzo that he did some aggressive moves, and I think he will get in some trouble.
Oh.
About Shaggo, I didn't hear anything, but we see. Shaggo could be a very aggressive and strong opponent. Yes, I'll have to see. I don't see anyone yet on the map.
right.
I only see myself and those miners.
So if you had to guess about what's happening at the moment in the alpha and beta quadrants, what do you think's going on over there? If you had to guess.
Big coalitions already, maybe?
Who do you think's the biggest?
Either Romulans or Klingons, I guess.
We will have to wait and see. It's interesting.
Or the Federation, if it's already there.
We could not confirm or deny whether.
Yeah, I know.
Things are. We'll just say things
guessing.
are interesting. That's what we'll say.
We'll say. We're curious to know what you think you see. And any concerns for obviously running? Well, the Nyberrites. The Nyberrites. Sorry, we talked about them. Do you think you'll be running into the Nyberrites very soon?
Not very soon, no.
No,
It will
okay.
take some time until they're here.
So obviously we're gonna keep an eye on your head towards the.
It's an interesting. So you're one of my big three, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on you for sure.
Yes. Just gonna watch your fleet head down to Rakar at the moment. I feel it's sad.
Oh yeah, I want to get some of that
Rakari.
Dominion fleet action going there.
That's sweet Dominion action. So we're gonna watch as you head into Rakari.
According to Mal in my chat, the Gorn are going to win with superior stone throwing skills. Any comment from that?
Yeah. I really don't know, guys. I really don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, we'll see. Your fleet's almost here. The game is running a little bit slowly, but this is what happens when you get a lot of people into a multiplayer. It's still fun though.
People all over the world.
Yeah. We got lots of different countries playing today. By the looks of it.
Look at all those bug ships there. This glorious fleet.
All right.
And there's the destroyers.
Just
We're
watch
this dramatic glide in.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. This is the best part about being a spectator.
We get to watch all the cool bits.
Yeah.
That transport fleet is so dead. So
Oh, the purple lasers is what does it for me.
Well, this fight will be interesting.
The missiles are firing. There goes down one ship already.
That 2.2k fleet versus a fleet and a starbase. It's a good question. Will that fleet be enough?
See another ship exploding.
There goes another one. And another one.
2 more destroyers.
So Dominion down to 2k now, and I'll take the loss.
I'm not sure this is going to go in the way of the Dominion, to be honest.
Pretty tough fight for them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another fleet coming now. I thought,
Maybe I'll have to retreat.
Ooh. All right, so we'll let you get back to the important stuff at hand here. We'll let you jump back. But when Mike unmutes his microphone and his headset, will you send him down to us?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
So I'm not sure the Dominion are gonna pull this off.
Yeah, I'm watching. This is definitely a tough fight. I don't think they have the numbers anymore. They've lost the destroyers. Yeah, and there he goes. He retreated. Yeah.
There he goes. So he really needed to lure the.
Yeah, away from the starbase there.
Yeah.
Starbases are very strong at the beginning of the game. Dominion loses? No, the Dominion never loses. Remember, victory is life. They die. They don't lose.
So, alright, yeah, that's a bit of a shame for the Dominion, but they'll be back. They'll be back. More destroyers.
So let's take a look. So the Borg doing their thing, probably getting a little bit of extra. Oh no, they just took a Idrin's star. So they just killed the Hirogen. That was the Hirogen. Excellent.
Yeah, they enslaved the Hirogen.
Usually that's the first thing I do. Let's see. We'll see how many they get from this, though. Hopefully they want a large number of Hirogen. Otherwise, it's just a pain. Hirogen warriors are the strongest in the entire game. Stronger than Klingon, stronger than Jem'Hadar. Strongula? Yeah, Strongula. It's a real word. Look it up.
Strongula.
Yeah.
Strongulari.
Yeah, Strongulari.
The Latin version.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rooted from the Kaidonian word strong.
Strong. To be strong.
Yeah. To
have
be
great strength.
To be the strongest. So they've gotten at least one. We'll see how many more they get. I really want them to have a lot. Like in a way, I'm rooting for the Borg. In another way, I'm not.
Well, you see, the Borg, the Borg are a funny one, aren't they? They're the race that you kind of like have the fear factor at the same time. You always want to play the bad guys. It's like when you play Star Wars. You know, we're talking Star Wars, but you always want to play the Empire, not the Rebellion.
This is true. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the bad guys. I am a sucker for the bad guys. All right, so I just got a message from Zoom. Mike won't be able to join us for a little bit, so that's okay.
That's okay.
So he's gotten at least two now.
We'll carry on.
Yeah, we'll carry on.
I think we're in a good place to start popping into channels ourselves and just listening to. I kind of want to go listening on the Alpha.
We'll just sneak in there real quiet. Real quiet.
We won't say anything.
Hey, Miyabi, thank you for coming along, dude. Sneak in there.
Gen X, isn't it?
It might be.
Because there's a period in the original series, it's the way they kind of explain away the whole no fake bridges to Worf.
Yeah. Hello, Bane and Kaido.
Damn it!
Damn
it!
We
were spotted.
No.
Damn it! We were so quiet as well.
We were. That was so
I don't have
sneaky.
my streamer setting on, so I get to hear every time.
Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Here we were sneaking in.
We thought we were the best at being the sneakies.
Typical cues. Just turning up when you least expect you to turn up, you know. But
so we're very interested in these what you call borders.
Just eating everything.
We see some allying possibly taking place.
That's
what you're on about.
For it.
Yeah. So Alpha Quad Posse. Yeah. So I like the name.
I was kind of put on the spot with the naming.
I like the name. And then you have this coalition of worlds. It's you know, come on, guys. Like, there's a naming theme starting here. You gotta stick with the theme. Gotta pick one side or the other. Come on now.
Hey,
we were
first. Came first.
Yeah, we were first.
First doesn't mean best. First doesn't mean best.
So we got two big coalitions, and then poor Grinzel is sitting up there at the top wondering what am I gonna do?
You're saying poor Grinzel. I'm pretty sure he's he's pretty safe. Look at that positioning he's got going on. We've got a timeline fracture to deal with down here with the Zindi. Did you notice that?
No, we did not.
No, we didn't.
Look at that. We have 2 Azadi Primes and 2 Zindi Empires.
That is true.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, there's some weird timeline fracturing going on here.
Q can accept no responsibility for anything that's happening.
Yeah, that's the disclaimer. We had no idea what would happen when we did that thing that we did.
Yeah, sure.
So we didn't send that whale probe.
This is why time travel is bad, kids.
So I do have a question for all of you. Them there Romulans. What do you think?
Haven't even met him yet.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Wow.
What about?
Because Andoria is quite close to Romulus.
You've just given me quite the idea.
Yeah. No.
The Bolians and Benzais won't talk to me. Right. Okay.
I'm very well aware that my borders are being influenced by some unseen force to my east, and I
bet that looks really odd, doesn't it, to you?
Yeah, I have a feeling that the Romulans are quickly expanding southwards and eating up available space down there somehow.
Gull, I have a
do
question
rather
for you.
suspect that my borders are being somehow affected by some kind of blue hammer.
I think the Beta Quadrant races are feeling quite happy with themselves at the moment.
Yeah, I would be
afraid.
too. I would be too. Gull,
I-
are you
Yes, dear?
are you taking a look at that red dot in your space? There have been some questions about it. They're worried. They're worried about you. They're worried that you're catching something. You have a red spot on you.
Oh, I can see something.
pimple.
Yeah,
happening
something's
there.
going on here, and I'm kind of interested to know what's going on.
So, I didn't realise the
Ah,
green
G-Man.
light to travel so much, really. But
Do not bother us with such
Okay.
nonsense again.
Well, I guess if it's the fashionable thing to do.
I'm bringing in my
Hmm.
fleet, 700.
Ah, so
Again,
there's
I
a little
feel
bit of
like,
military aid here going
there's
on.
no
Okay.
secrecy really in the Alpha Quadrant, is it?
No,
these days?
no. I think it's a
No, the
power
Alpha
play
Quadrant
though.
is very open with what happens.
I think it's a power play, really. You've got these the
Excuse me, I'm
coalition
in
of the
700,000.
Alpha Q posse now. Okay.
The
Someone just
coalition
said-
of the. I couldn't. It wouldn't let me type it all in.
I like how
It
you
was-
put coalition in it just to make me happy. Thank you.
I did. You know, we're gonna. fix the
You'll
queue.
win no favors from the queue, but I still thank you.
I just got told to say hi from someone in Dawn's stream, Justin Nunes. Don't know if that made sense to anyone, but there you go.
Hello.
Hi, whoever that is.
If anybody in my chat has any questions for the Alpha Quadrant in general, let me know now, and we'll get them out as we're here. They don't seem shy about hiding any information, so
I think you should big up the Alpha Quadrant posse as well.
the Alpha
No,
Quadrant
lower
posse
them
no
down.
longer exists. It's the coalition of the Alpha Q posse. Let's get the whole thing going,
See?
please.
Yeah.
You know,
Remember the coalition? Yeah, coalition
Yeah,
of the
that's a
Alpha Q
mouthful.
posse.
Member of
That
the
is a
coalition of the
very
Alpha Q posse. No, that's just too
Wait,
much.
And
That
likewise,
is
guys,
just a mouthful.
I
if
can't
you
handle it.
are watching YouTube, which many of you are, please do ask questions to the Alpha Quadrant posse as well in chat, and we'll try and get them to these guys. So
Yeah,
yes,
what he said.
Justin, I have said it. I have said it, Justin. You're just behind on the stream. When you catch up, you'll feel bad because I've already said Dawn.
Don't belittle your viewership.
No,
I'm
keep doing
cute.
that.
I'm cute, goddammit.
I'm cute. I'll belittle everyone. You know,
I am Q, me, damn it.
so it's happened. I
So-
said hello.
I was going to see if I could look at the Ferengi homeworld, but I couldn't find it.
Frank, you know.
It's because there's nothing
Well,
to see
you
there.
see, yeah, there's nothing to see there.
Yay, he said the thing, yay.
Yep.
Sorry.
Klingon. The Klingons would be played by a-spec, but they're not here. He's not here for this session. Next session, I believe.
Yes, a-spec will be joining us in next season.
Yes. And I think Tholians will be
Coward!
played next time too.
Yes,
Maybe.
by Harel.
Yes.
If he's joining us, he is taking over the Tholians.
So, how about those Borg?
Still haven't met him. Still don't want to imagine what they're just destroying up there.
I mean, they own 2/3 of the galaxy. You're the only ones left.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Great.
So the Borg, and then there's the Dominion as well. You know. they're
Mal
great.
asks, are Ferengi women allowed to wear clothes?
Of course not.
Okay.
I don't
Perfect
know,
answer,
I'm
thank
looking
you.
at your I'm looking at the
I've heard
surface
of
of your
this
planet.
Dominion.
I'm just saying, that's why
I
I'm
feel like I
friends
want
with
to
the
sign a
Ferengi.
pact of alliance with the Dominion.
No,
The
they might-
Dominion,
They
hmm.
might want it. How does multiplayer work? Says Grossart, considering that the game can be quite slow. So I think that's because obviously the stream is a little bit slow because we've got lots of different countries playing.
With me, posse.
Yeah, well, I think we've kind of just locked it down to fast as the
Yeah.
maximum speed because of
Yeah.
some synchronicity issues.
It's a combination of the fact that we're playing only on fast, and also that we have a player Spike, who is lagging a bit compared to everyone else.
He's
Yeah.
only about 3 days behind, so. it's
Yeah,
not
he's
too
only about
bad.
3 days behind. you know.
I see
Not-
see that Cardassian fleet is moving, but other fleets are not.
I find this quite amusing.
Yeah. No, don't stop.
Don't stop. Carry on. You can do
Yeah,
it.
keep going.
We believe
It's
it.
fine.
It'll
Fine,
go.
I'm just trying to draw them out.
If you add 900 together, I'm pretty sure it equals to what you've got.
Yeah, 960
Just
plus
trying to draw their fleet
960
out.
equals it's about 1300, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, somewhere around those numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe we've just seen a very similar instance of this somewhere maybe.
Well, we did, and I don't think it ended too well.
I don't think this is going to end too well.
So we'll see. We'll
So
see.
let's.
Everything will be
I'm
fine.
very interested to
Is
see where
this
this
where
is
I go? Right, bye.
going.
Now I have to ask the Cardassians quite
You
watch what
betray
they're
me?
doing.
Hmm. Is there anything you
Why
guys want to announce to the spectators from the Q universe, from the Q continuum?
Where's my minerals?
That's a good point.
I'm sorry, where's my minerals, singular?
So I have a question actually that's come in for Grinzel.
Grinzel.
For Grinzel, question for the mod as a whole: is there any plans for giving the Vardwa something like wormhole travel or alike?
Yeah, not an. It's really difficult to add different faster than FTL drive variants to one species. So we have several ideas, but no proper solution.
Right. Okay.
We're still waiting for Stellaris vanilla improvements, especially for the wormhole travel for the Dominion to Bior.
Yeah.
And we hope we get until Christmas the next big
a lot of
steps
Gale
for
class
this.
Okay. So you heard that, guys. It's not a no. It's a we're waiting for improvements. So if it comes,
I
then
have a
keep an eye on the mod.
statement
That's
from
even
Mal.
more reason to follow the updates on the New Horizons Discord. Do make sure if you're not a member of the, you get on there and follow the updates from the team.
A question, well, a statement towards Gull from my chat. Maybe the prophets will help you.
I think the prophets are helping Bejor currently.
Oh, we got it.
It looks
During
like
that one destroyer
it looks
and
like
a
you're
weapon, like,
yeah, maybe you've lost all but one of your destroyers.
Yeah, but he's got reinforcements coming in.
He does. I feel like pointing out that one of my leaders died in mysterious circumstances of a transporter accident, and I am fairly sure the Romulans are to blame here.
Yes,
I feel that would be our next destination.
Yes, we're definitely going to the Beta.
If you swing by the Romulans, tell them the Andorians say hello.
The Andorians send their regards.
Looks like the station is about to go.
There we go. That should
As long
help
as
you
the
a little
station
bit.
goes, we'll get them, because here I come in.
Wow, there we go.
Yes, another 742.
Day again.
And they will claim entire responsibility, of course. That's the Ferengi way.
I was gonna say, they don't have to do anything.
Gold, just a question for you, buddy. Have you got any assault armies built?
They're on the way.
Right, I was gonna say, because if not, we might have to redo this again.
So I think it's time for us to head over to the Beta Quadrant with our omnipotent selves.
Should we see if we can sneak in again, like we were doing here?
Let's do it.
Give them
Alright.
flip them off for me.
Hello, I see people.
No,
Damn it!
no,
Damn it,
even
every time
quicker
we
this
try to
time.
be stealthy,
We can't
we
do
get
it.
caught.
We just cannot sneak in.
So something weird just happened. The Andorians lost a leader in a mysterious transporter accident.
Oh no!
Oh
Yeah.
no, I can't think of
Oh
how
no,
that could have
indeed.
occurred. And basically, the Andorians said to us as Q to deliver a message saying, "Can you please flip the bird to the Romulans if you see them?" So here is us delivering that
I
message.
think fingers are being pointed.
Yeah.
I don't know where the Andorians are.
Oh,
Oh right, so it might not have been the
Interesting.
Romulan Star Empire. This is interesting.
we're terrible detectives, to be honest.
Might have been